Florida A&M University's Student Government Association Talks.
Everybody whispering.
SGA Talks.
I love this show.
A weekly look at events, issues, and concerns of the FAMU SGA. Here's this week's edition with your host.
WANM 90.5, the flavor station, Wiz TM, right here with SGA Talks. We have special guest, Madam President, Board of Trustee member, and Board of Governors member, Tonette Graham. Say what's up to him.
What's up, Rattlers? How y'all doing?
So we're going to get down in the nitty and gritty.
Oh, Lord.
What's going down in SGA. So you have graduated as an undergraduate. Is that correct?
I did. Graduated in May. Spring 2015, product of Ally Health, always on the move. What's up?
And now you're in graduate school, correct?
Yes, in the Masters of Public Administration program.
All right. Now, there's been a lot going around, like with Board of Trustee members and SGA and people trying to impeach you. Can you give us a little bit of the impeachment of what that was all about?
So you came to get right down to the T, huh?
I got to.
Well, last month, this is still October, last month, the Senate called for my impeachment regarding the activity and service fee annual budget. Took about a month-long process through trial, the Senate, Student Supreme Court, all of that going to administration. And a couple of weeks ago, the administrators and Dr. Mangum came to the Senate meeting to kind of set the record straight and provide clarity on everything that occurred. So yeah, SGA has basically hit the reset button, and we're just trying to get back on the right tracks and continue to serve the students, recognizing and realizing that we aren't going to always agree. There will be differences, but I've been blessed with the opportunity to serve in student leadership at FAMU going on 4.5 years now. And no matter what I do, I keep the students' best interests at heart. And I'm going to keep the integrity of SGA and FAMU at the forefront of every decision and everything I do.
Good. Now, did you get sidetracked by the impeachment?
Sidetracked? No. My grandma used to always tell me, what doesn't kill you only makes you stronger. So it was definitely a learning process and growth and development process for me. But I had to realize we got to keep working. So SGA is getting back to business.
I like that. I like the sound of that. Now, what's new in SGA? What do you guys have going on so far now?
It's Pink Week in honor of Breast Cancer Awareness Month and leading up to the Pink Game on Halloween. We are looking forward to a lot of fun festivities in lieu of the pink tie ball that we usually do. We're trying something a little different this year with the Brunching for Breast Cancer. So it will feature a surprise guest survivors, 3 other survivors, a local gynecologist who will provide feedback and information on mammograms. We got different events this week, from Pink, FAMU Goes Pink on the set, to Pink Kodak, to free breast examinations in partnership with the FAMU Clinic. As a matter of fact, Dine in Pink in the CAF, and SGA staff the CAF. So that'll give you an opportunity to talk to your SGA leaders, your student leaders, CAF, let us know what's going on. And you might have a pop-up from Madam President herself, Dr. Mangum. Organization Banner Day. We want all of the organizations. You rep your organization, make your poster. We hang it at the game. Friday, Pink Friday, of course, with a lot of surprises in collaboration with the Office of Student Activities and Campus Activities Board. And the brunching on Saturday leading up to the game, our last home game, as we take on the NCAT Aggies.
I hope we win.
We're going to win it. So, we got it.
Speaking of Dr. Almira Mangum, how's y'all relationship together? And did she give you advice during the whole impeachment process? It's
good. She would tell me all the time she couldn't get too involved because, of course, still being a student, I had to go through the student process. But she gave me 2 words of advice, and she would always say, maintain, stick to the truth, maintain integrity and honor.
I like that.
That was her advice from the beginning of the process, and she told me that when it all ended.
I like that.
And to stick with God, because he always has your back when man fails.
Now, in retrospect, did you give her any advice when she was being ridiculed by the Board of Trustees? even though you do serve as a member?
As far as advice, no, I wouldn't say advice, but I'm one of the ones who just believe in doing what's best for FAMU. Sometimes we have to rise above the fray. Again, realizing even on the board of trustee level, there will be disagreements. Everybody won't always agree, but one thing I can say is that we have to work collectively to keep FAMU's best interests at heart. And I may be biased, but I think that I serve the biggest stakeholders of the university, and that is the student body. If it wasn't for you all, I wouldn't be here. So it's my job to advocate and serve and work on you all's behalf.
So I think it was last week when your vice president, Justin Bruno, led a student body march to the Capitol in hopes of the Board of Trustees letting President Mangum go. How do you feel towards that? Where were you during that point? Because I don't remember seeing you doing the march.
I was not out there marching. I was handling some other university business in preparation for the Board of Governors meeting. I won't comment too much on that. Justin, my VP, acted as he felt necessary based on the feedback that we got from the student body. I will say I have the utmost respect for Trustee Rufus Montgomery. He is a rattler, and I have the utmost respect for Dr. Mangum. And I think that oftentimes there has to be give and take, and I would definitely have to say I believe both of them have the best interest of FAMU at heart. The relationship was just a little difficult. So I do thank Trustee Montgomery for his service and everything that he has done to help our alma mater and move FAMU forward, and looking forward to better days ahead.
That's right. I like that. So are there any new platform points or any things you wanted to really get across? People are just, I remember, if we can go back, there was a letter where people were saying that, you have all the expensive purses and all this weave and you have this and that, but you don't really focus too much on the student body because you're spending all the funds on yourself. So what, can you go ahead and clear that air real quick?
I wish that was true. Well, let me set the record straight. I am not a thief. I do not steal. I think sometimes students get the misunderstanding that SGA leaders, we just have a credit card and I can just go to the store and buy whatever I want to. I cannot touch a penny of A&S fees. Everything is processed securely through the system, through our professional staff, all the way up to our vice president of student affairs. So whoever did that letter, it is what it is, but none of that information is factual. And Paula and Tony work hard every day to supply all of my needs and desires. I don't have to steal FAMU's money for it. But my focus has always been the students. I think not to be arrogant or cocky in any way. I'm blessed and thankful for the opportunities that this institution and student body has afforded me, because I wouldn't be able to serve on the Board of Governors or FSA if it wasn't for me getting elected as student body president first.
Right.
But I think my work goes without saying that I keep the students' best interests at heart. And
Right.
while I may not do everything that every student on this campus agrees with, I try my best to fight for all students and make sure that everyone has something to receive. FAMU is in a crucial time right now. The Board of Governors has opened my eyes to a lot. So I really want our student body to focus on seeking to understand rather than always seeking to be understood, and challenge the student body to play our role in making sure that FAMU is successful, learning to party with a purpose, learning to have initiatives and fight for things that will be here days, weeks, months, and years to come. Like I said, having the opportunity to serve as FSA chair and visit our other sister institutions in the SUS has opened my eyes a lot. And it made me sit back and think, okay, Tonette, instead of just doing a homecoming concert or planning a block party here, what kind of events can SGA offer this student body? What kind of services can SGA offer this student body that they can have access to when the events are over, when the events are done? So we're looking into things like free printing, partnering with administration for the living and learning communities, bringing forth seminars, straight talks. The first one will be November 3rd. We're about to do a canned food drive and a Thanksgiving